Hey guys, welcome back to the Blitzkrieg Pop for episode 18. You're talking to Alex.
Adam.
Much.
Every time. I was waiting on
I love
that.
Gotta do it, man.
I was
I mean, that's
waiting
why
on
it was sucked. You know, if you did an intro and you said our names, you wouldn't have that.
Yeah, we can't do
I
that.
actually thought about going,
Much.
I like that.
I would like to title this episode "Halloween Bullshit"
Oh.
We'll work
because
on it.
I feel like if there's a Halloween equivalent of a humbug, like for Christmas, like
Adam is it.
that's totally me. I don't know why everyone. I can't figure out why everyone jerks off all over this holiday.
Well, it's got to be called
It's not even a real holiday. You don't even get a day
Halloween
off
jerk
work.
off.
Halloween Humbug. That's the name of the episode.
Well, I mean,
Halloween Humbug Jerk Off.
here's the thing: you don't even get a day off work for this bullshit.
I always thought
This
that
is
you
Valentine's Day transplanted into October.
don't get off for Valentine's Day.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
I think you're making his point.
I think I am too, actually.
You replace hearts with skeletons, and this is this fucking commercial conglomerate horseshit corporate holiday that we have called Halloween.
Yeah, but you know what you get for Halloween that you don't get for Valentine's Day?
Nothing.
Cadbury cream eggs.
White Reese's
Wait,
shaped
hold on,
like
hold on.
pumpkins.
Hold on, can't you get those for like at Easter?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not Valentine's Day.
Well, okay. Well, it's still another holiday. Like this has nothing original about
When
it.
I was working with Adam a few years ago at the paper mill, he still has a real job, but I had one with him at that point.
Sadly, I still have to have a real
We
job.
would not just on that note. Adam has money in his bank, and I have $0.
That's debatable.
But anyways,
It's debatable if I actually have money in my bank.
none of us have money. But what I was going to say is driving to the mill and back
Yeah.
at Halloween, I'd always be like, "Oh man,
He's so
people are
pumped.
People are putting up their decorations. It's the best time of the year." Like acting like it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Adam's like, "Fuck those people.
I'm just
fuck
like-
Frankenstein. Fuck hey."
Here's my question:
Fuck
does anyone
pumpkins.
want to do an episode next month about turkey?
Yeah, I love turkey.
Turkey's great.
I fucking love
Yeah.
turkey.
See, here's the thing: like everyone, no one gives a fuck about the November holiday.
It's not got skulls and shit.
Skulls. Is that all that matters? I mean,
Halloween's fun.
all human beings have skulls. What's so interesting about
Halloween is fun.
that? Is it?
Yeah, I'm with him a little bit.
You are for real.
Like, I don't give a fuck about decorating.
I love Halloween.
All right. Here's the thing. Back in our childhood, people went door to door, and it
Yeah.
was like a knock, and everyone walked around. They don't. That's not how this shit's done anymore.
Oh, it's fucking bullshit.
It does in certain spots.
Man, I tell you what,
Not
it's
around
only in
here.
that one
Yes.
fucking place here. It's
Yeah.
only in that one street.
On Jefferson
Jefferson.
Street.
No, that's bullshit. That's hot garbage.
It might be hot
That's
garbage, but it's
that's,
fun.
That's get my kids stolen. Like that's
Oh
not.
no, I've done it for the last 2 years. It's fun.
I'm
It's a lot of
sorry
fun.
that you feel like piling into a huge crowd of people and trying to knock on doors for candy. Candy can be bought at any time,
You don't knock
at
on
any
doors.
gas station or
I just hate,
whatever.
like, after I moved into my house, the first thing that I wanted, because I moved in March and I was waiting for Halloween so that I could be
Turn
that
the light
guy.
on,
I
right?
could be that guy. I could, turn on my porch light and have my little bowl of candy and sit there and watch shitty scary movies and wait for little kids to come up and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness,
When
you're
they
such
never
a scary
come.
little witch." And for the first year, I had like 4. And the next year I had like 4 or 5. And then the next year, fucking nothing.
Is that including our kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we used to always bring
So
our
it's our
kids.
kids.
And you only brought your kids the first year.
That's possible. But it's
Oh,
because
don't want to go to the south side.
no.
kidding
I
around.
live on the extreme south side.
Yeah, it was when he still lived out there, and then he moved out here, and now they don't come over anymore.
Oh bullshit! What the fuck?
How long's it been since he's been to your house? No, I'm kidding
my
around.
God.
That's what this episode's about.
That's what this is about.
But that's
fucking
what I wanted. I wanted to be
railing
that
on
guy
me.
where
you
I
wanted
could
to
turn
be
on my,
handing out the candy.
Yeah, I wanted to do that from when I was a kid, and it just got to the point where people don't do that shit anymore.
Okay, so I'm with Eric on this. I remember Dad would like get drunk and stay home and not have to go out with Mom and us.
Yeah, I know.
And fuck with all that bullshit. Dad got to lay around and do whatever the fuck he wanted to because he had the whole evening to himself. That doesn't happen anymore. And now it's drive us to this, drive us to that.
I
Take
gotta
us here,
say-
take us there.
I always look at Halloween from a kid's perspective. Christmas offends the fuck out of me, even though I'm a Christian. But I'm talking about the actual.
Well, they're all based on pagan shit.
Well, I'm talking about the holiday, the buying shit. Hell yeah, farting. Golly, that's awesome. I'm talking about the
needed that in my
buying
life.
shit, the getting shit, the going places, all that stuff.
That's Halloween. That's what it's turned into.
No, but listen, if you look at it from a kid's perspective, it's fun
my kids don't really get into it.
because you don't like it. You
No,
just fucking
that's
forced them to not like it.
oh, I like that. That's really something.
I don't think you forced
That's
them.
that's an interesting perspective.
Because mine probably like it because I've got a Halloween tree up and skulls and shit everywhere, and I celebrate it as fun.
You have forced your kids to like.
That's what I just said. I said they probably like it because we've raised them in it.
I have no kids, so I have no.
Well, my kids were raised in it. They just don't enjoy it that much because it's not.
That's cool.
It's not the way it used to be.
It's take them to a church and let them walk around in trunks.
It's definitely not the way it used to be. I will agree with that.
Now, I can remember whenever I was probably about 6 or 7, I came to this house trick-or-treating.
No shit.
Yeah, no shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
I didn't
way
know there
back.
was all these bodies piled up in the Blitzkrieg bunker.
So last year, I took my kids. I mean, we do the thing. Like we do.
Yeah,
we
he
go
does
out
do it.
And
He's a damn good dad.
as much as shit as Alex wants to give me,
I'm not giving you shit. You're talking shit about Halloween.
we were going to different houses in a neighborhood over here. And I won't name the neighborhood, but they were like, so when my kids knock on their door, because it was one of the 3 houses on a
With a light on.
yeah, on a 47 block radius that had a light on. Right? They're like, "What neighborhood are you from? Are you from here? Is this your neighborhood? Like
That's
what
a
the fuck's
super
with
rich
40
neighborhood.
questions? What?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Just give me some fucking
Yeah,
candy.
I mean, did you buy the Reese's to hand out, or did you buy them to hoard? You fat motherfucker.
now, wait a minute. To be fair, I've done that.
We're fat too, though.
Oh, you have done
I
that.
have done that where I bought a certain candy. That way I was just like, that's not
to
for
keep.
everybody.
Okay, but you
This is for Eric's Halloween.
but you never probed a child as to what neighborhood they're from.
No.
Why would you? That's just rude. But
It is
people
rude.
are rude at Christmas. People are rude on Black Friday.
I don't
getting
fuck with any
trampled.
of it.
Oh, my God.
I'm just
Black
saying,
Friday.
you've chosen to not like Halloween, but
No,
it's fun.
It's not that I've chosen to not like it.
I remember-
I don't understand the appeal.
I remember back in the day when we hung out with Mitch a lot, Mitch from GameStop.
Yeah, we had a great time.
And he was a red ninja for like 5 years.
I
in a
was
row.
actually about to mention the ninja. Yeah.
And because he had the same red sweater and the same red shirt or the same red mask and all that.
Yeah.
And he was discontent. And I remember, like, I'll pass houses like you're saying, Munch, and I'll be like, I remember walking down that driveway and trick-or-treating there. And it's a special time for me.
Sure.
Well, this was amazing because, like, whenever I came here trick or treating that year, I didn't realize that it's a circle because it's Highland.
Yeah,
it's-
so the
it's-
name didn't.
The name of the street did not come
He
in.
was a child.
Yeah, I mean, I was 7. I should have known better. I mean,
Circles
I went to the same
360
house
degrees.
twice.
Oh, did
like
you
up
get-
at the front?
Did you get candy?
I did
twice?
because the lady was like, "I thought we just saw you," and I was like, "Nope."
Must have been other kids.
That portly little boy needs to fucking
Must have been some other
handfuls.
kid dressed up as a Black Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Portly little boy. I like that.
I remember there's
That's
a
awesome,
long driveway that's U-shaped over there off on Marydale. You Paducah residents, you guys, I don't know if you've been in Reedland, you might know. But I remember walking down that driveway and it seemed like it was a fucking Daytona 500 long.
Oh, yeah, I know the one you're
It
talking
seemed-
about.
And
You're
now I
talking about
look,
that big U.
Yeah, now I look
Yeah.
at it and it's like,
It's
Actually,
like 6 steps.
20 steps will get you to the
it's
door.
alongside the ditch we used to play in.
Yeah, exactly. But I remember thinking, where is that place? And I was disappointed when I realized
When you found it.
Because at night, as a kid, it's all different.
Oh
right?
yeah,
It's not the
absolutely.
same.
Especially like being able to be dropped off at the end of the street and just walking. Like,
Yeah.
of course, mom and dad were always right there
With the
in
car
the car.
kinda
Yeah,
following
kind
you.
of
That's another thing altogether. That's gone too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, can't do that.
I'll
Fucking
say,
stupid.
I'll say to you, Eric, you're
know
going to
that-
have kids soon.
Yeah.
You guys are familiar with the razor blade in the candy story,
That's
right?
fake. That's fake.
It's fake.
Well, I know it was perpetrated by a kid's own parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was never actually
So
a
he
thing.
took the rumor and made it real.
Well,
But it's
that's-
only happened that one time.
I think it's all been. I think all of it's to drive it to this.
Possibly.
Maybe. I mean, but
Because
there's
why
no sinister
now?
plot for
now
people
though
having-
the sinister plot that you hear, which I don't know if you keep your ear to the ground like I do, but everyone's
on Halloween news.
everyone's saying
the hell?
everyone's saying, and I believe it's total bullshit.
I have my ear to the ground on Halloween rumblings.
I mean, you have to, you know.
Okay, what are they saying?
It's for the safety of my children. But that now that, you know, all the candy's been smeared in THC oil.
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe we should just eat it all.
It does sound awesome.
all the candies had someone's fucking chode rubbed.
Totally cool.
I mean,
But, you know,
if you gotta open the wrapper, it doesn't matter.
this is one of those, this is that holiday where this is the thing that happens.
yeah, you kind of got to pay attention to certain things.
No, you really don't, because it's all horse shit. But,
I'm talking about like open candy.
Oh, okay,
It's
do you
open,
remember-
Chuck it.
okay, for instance, my wife won't let my kids have anything that's like homemade.
yeah, of course not.
All right?
I mean,
Well,
that's fair, I guess.
back in my-
But remember, we got popcorn
Back in
balls
our
and
day,
shit.
popcorn balls were the shit.
I love that this episode is happening because I feel like there are two sides to the Halloween thing.
Absolutely.
What's the worst thing you ever got? What's the worst
Oh, shit.
bullshit you ever got?
Black licorice.
Oh my god, the fucking toothbrush.
Oh, the toothbrush.
The fucking toothbrush is the worst.
I got an apple once.
We may be.
Well, I know that's terrible for you, but
Yeah, I gotta say, I think it was the last apple.
the
I
last
had.
apple you had
And I had to
25
eat it.
years ago.
It was force fed. to me.
toothbrush. It's not a fucking.
The
That's
toothbrush,
not a
dude.
It's
thing.
the opposite of candy.
You know what? I remember that. I remember the.
I know the house.
Or like the Christian pamphlet that somebody
Oh,
stuffs
I
in.
don't
this.
like when they try to do
That's
the
just
fear
garbage.
thing
Yeah.
with Halloween.
Now I gotta say that I had a great uncle that lived around the ways from us. It wasn't very far. He lived next to my grandmother. We would go, of course, always had to go see Granny, and then we would go see Uncle Ed.
Of course.
Granny and Uncle Ed, swear to God. And Uncle Ed every time would give you like 27 cents.
Why?
Like a quarter and a couple of pennies, because that's what he found.
Why'd you get the couple?
Like one time I got a
Why not
paperclip.
just hold the
Like one time I got a paperclip.
I
Like
get the
shit,
quarter.
just whatever.
so it was in his pocket.
And like there would be like soft caramels or like he just shit that he found around the house because he wasn't prepared at all.
Uncle Ed is the shit.
Uncle
by the
Ed's
way.
my hero.
He was like, "Fuck preparation."
That's how I do my taxes.
Him and Aunt Bev,
Uncle
they,
Damn right, last
him and
minute.
Aunt Bev, we always showed up over
Last
there. They didn't
minute.
give a fuck about Halloween. They were just like, "Here's some shit, get out of our house."
Here's some shit. Here's some cheese. Here's some leftover ham.
That's
God,
awesome.
Can we
Get
do
the
that?
fuck out.
Because that would be amazing.
That would be awesome.
They hand out like the little like dollar. You get them for like a 30 cents a pack. The little lunch meat things,
Right.
little budding.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
what you're
Black
talking
the
about.
Forest
buddy
ham.
packs. At least once a week, Marshall buys a pack in Wycliffe of that type of ham
Yeah.
that's like cracked black pepper ham. Like I mean, it's
Adam, what was your favorite
Tiny
Halloween costume growing up that you wore?
I can remember the He-Man mask
I-
with the rubber band on the back of it and like the plastic around the eye holes just like cutting into my face. It was like a serrated blade
of
of a
course.
saw,
Yep.
like the way I would walk, and so it would go left and right, and
That's
it's just
awesome.
like sawing. I don't know if that's a favorite. But
Battle damaged
that's
He-Man
memorable.
with blood running
One
down.
year
Yeah.
I was not prepared
Yeah.
as I'm not,
Memorable.
and mom and dad were struggling, I guess, with money or whatever. And I just went as a killer motorcycle rider.
I remember that. You just had your helmet
I just put on my
and the pads.
my helmet, and my
Yeah.
pads, and put
Yep.
some fake.
Oh
blood
no,
on.
no man! Homemade costumes are the best.
They are the best.
I remember,
They are good.
as I've mentioned, I was the Black Ranger.
Yeah.
Jesse was the Green Ranger, and Mom went to the store. She bought sweatpants and sweatshirts, and then like a swatch of fabric that had the logos from each of the Power Rangers on it, and just cut out the stuff and
just
sewed it in.
and just put it together.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Connie Lynch,
No-
you are a
Donnie
saint.
Lynch mentioned
You're a
on
saint.
every episode.
no mask whatsoever, just little fat white kid in some sweats walking around and asking
That's
for candy.
Badass.
And back then, though, was
Badass.
it freezing on Halloween? I don't recall that.
I can't-
Yeah, dude, it was fucking freezing.
I can absolutely recall my last time trick or treating.
I don't remember mine.
I took I was dating Lindsay, and I was probably 21.
You went trick or treating while you were dating?
Listen, probably 21 or 22. We went walking around her neighborhood in Metropolis, and we'd knock on the door. And the guy would, I remember this one guy in particular. He opens the door. He goes, "How old are you?" And I was like, 16. And I like totally
Sir?
lied. Yeah.
What were you?
Hand him my Walmart sack. I was nothing. I didn't even dress up. I looked like this.
not having like the real bucket,
I mean, I was
just a
fat.
Walmart
You look
bag
like a
and
hobo.
Yeah,
trash
I
bag.
just had a Walmart bag.
This hobo Adam.
Just looked like a fat guy with bad hair.
We used to pull
That's
this
awesome.
trick. We would
I
walk
was
up
about 20.
We'd walk up to a house with the Walmart bag. We'd get the candy, and then we'd take it back to the car where we had a giant trash bag that we would dump, and then act like at the next house we hadn't gotten anything
Didn't
yet.
get any yet.
Like, our bag is empty. Why don't you give us
I've
a little
never
extra?
been.
See, they had strategy.
Yeah, I've never thought that far ahead.
Hey, I was fat, still am, and
Still got some of that candy.
I still got some of that candy in me.
In the trash bag.
on me, on my knees. Well, see, we mentioned Jefferson, and I took my kids the last 2 years to Jefferson. I'd always heard this hoopla about Jefferson.
Yeah.
And I stayed away from it because I don't, like you said previously, I don't want to get involved in tons of people and tons of cars and all that. And it was something totally different than I thought it was going to be. when I first got there, it reminded me of my childhood, which immediately makes you comfortable.
Right.
You got nostalgia. I seen all the kids, almost all the kids in Paducah are there. You know what I'm saying? And there's tons of costumes and tons of cool ideas. All the houses are done up. It's great. And you don't go up and knock and ask for candy. They're giving it out. You know, there is something lame about that because it has to
Something
be done
very lame about it.
in a certain spot. But for them to experience it the way that I experienced it, seeing all the other kids,
That's cool.
that's really cool.
Well, the biggest issue is that if you live there,
Yeah.
you can't not
You
participate.
can't not participate. And that sucks. I hate that.
Also, I mean, jamming everybody together,
Yeah, it sucks.
that's not
Yeah,
that.
that's not the
that's
way
not
it's
that
supposed to
awesome.
be.
The only thing that's cool about it is that from a kid's perspective, you see all the other kids
other
in the costume.
costumes.
As an adult, every time it's just like barbecue on the river. I
Yeah.
get down there, I'm pumped up to go. I get down there and I go, "What the fuck have I done?"
That's
You know what I mean?
That's how I
I
look-
immediately regret going.
that's mostly my response to every day.
Yes. Yes.
I open the store and I go, "What the fuck have I done?
Have I
You know,
done?
doing this podcast?" I go, "What the fuck have I done?"
I'm still
So-
pretty proud of this.
You are?
Yep.
Cool.
Well, give it some time.
Awesome. Well, so we're talking about kind of everything Halloween
Sure.
today and Adam's general hatred for Halloween.
Well, you know, it's a general hatred for most holidays, to be honest with you. So
Do
it's-
you?
it's not
Let's just go
Halloween.
through a few. Do you hate Arbor Day?
I mean, I don't even celebrate Arbor Day.
Okay.
Who does?
Do you hate Free Comic Book Day?
Well, we just recently passed, Columbus Day, which should be
Yeah. By the way, I tried to.
change the title to Murder Natives Day.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, it's
not a good thing.
He's not a good person to celebrate.
But if you can get off on that day, that sounds terrible.
If I can get off on any day, I'm happy.
I got off on that day.
Nice.
literally or
in the back of a
figuratively?
Volkswagen.
Yeah, well played. That was good.
All right, I got a high five.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, at the time when we were growing up, speaking of that, but speaking of being kids,
Uh-huh.
what games were we playing around Halloween? You said you watch movies.
Well, here's the thing. I like your segue. I did. I enjoyed that.
I don't think you did.
But I think, so this is a gaming and music and
Pop culture.
pop culture podcast, right? And
But it's
comics.
okay to have stories about our lives.
Absolutely. I actually think that's probably it's fun for me.
Oh, yeah. I
for
love
me.
talking about us.
So,
I love
we've
talking about myself.
we've known each other for so long anyway.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know you're hot button.
I kind of said, hey, maybe we could each pick an NES game based on a horror movie or horror themed, right?
Yeah.
And we could kind of, what's your favorite game on the NES, which is, I mean, it's my favorite console. I don't know about you guys.
It's pretty amazing.
It's one of my, it's one of my
It's
favorite
not
favorites.
it is the greatest console ever made.
Okay, so fair enough. That's why we went with NES.
Oh, without
And,
the NES, what do you have? You got nothing.
That's very true. I mean, if you
You could say that
argue
about Atari.
Yeah,
Nah.
you could.
It's just so bad.
Stuff tanked between 77 and 85, and Nintendo
That's
revived the
definitely
entire
true.
industry.
It's definitely
very true. And they-
PlayStation.
Of course, they did it by not calling themselves a video game system.
It's
Yeah,
true. Entertainment system.
Marketing as a toy.
Well, that is why it's the NES.
I know.
That's very true. So basically, what we've done is we've each chosen our favorite horror themed NES game, right?
Yeah, well,
Or at
yeah.
least something that spoke to you. 'Cause, I
horror
mean,
horror theme. I
Horror-
cannot
horror
say the
theme.
word.
Horror
I mean,
theme,
horror
not-
themes.
My wife
not
is
Halloween.
a whore.
I mean, we're not.
See, you can't say it. I cannot say it. Can
I
you
mean,
say it?
yeah, my wife is a horror.
Listen to me. My wife's a whore.
That doesn't sound good. the way you
Castlevania's
say
a
it.
horror game.
horror.
See, the problem is you're
horror.
missing that like last
Horror.
or. Yeah,
Horror.
horror.
It's like saying rural.
Horror.
Hodor.
It's
Horror.
too many R's. Just fuck your mouth up.
Everyone go through and say horror. Horror. This is Alex doing horror. Adam.
Horror.
Hodor.
Horrors. Horrors. Rural.
It's horror.
It's hard to say, right?
Horror. Just would you like replace that O with an E? It's horror.
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 I can't say
Horror.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron
No one
Man?
says Iron
I
Man.
say iron.
Iron.
It is iron.
Iron.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
IRN. No R. No,
Yes,
no
it's just
O.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron.
Maybe I have a.
Iron Man.
Anyways, whatever.
I think you have hang-ups about the way you enunciate words.
I don't have hangups. I noticed that Actually, I was talking about this because I'm always with New Englanders, and I noticed that I say "eyes" when I talk in a sentence. I say
that's just
"eyes."
wrong.
Eyes at the store.
You do?
Damn, dude.
You don't notice that.
That's busted.
The fuck? You say eyes? Like plural?
I was gonna.
No, instead of "I was." Listen to me. Say a sentence.
Oh, that's fair.
I was down at the fucking supermarket.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I,
see?
I do
With
that.
the contraction.
Yeah.
Check it out. I was real busy at the store today.
See, I say this.
Dude, fuck.
Not even thinking about it. I was real busy at the store today.
You went for a was, but I go eyes.
I do
don't
too.
mean
I'm
to.
with him.
I don't mean to.
Can't help
In my mind,
I mean, you know, it
in
happens.
my mind's eye, I'm doing I was.
It's that West Kentucky dialect
It's
coming
that
out.
fucking cornbread coming out.
That fucking cornbread.
It is, man. It's in there. I think our listeners, we have some listeners in Taiwan and fucking
Amber
Brazil,
waves of soybeans.
Ireland,
Ireland, Canada. You guys know our
people
voices
over there
are
in
fucked up.
California.
I had a guy tell me in New Hampshire
Holy-
last weekend. He goes, "Hey man, you sound different." I was like, "Oh, you fucking think so?"
Well, now-
I'm from fucking Paducah, Kentucky,
You know,
man.
to be fair, the Irish don't sound normal to me.
Nobody sounds normal.
Right. Nah.
Ginger doesn't sound normal. He's Italian.
Right.
Joe,
I mean,
you know.
that's just as different as everyone's face. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, there's no problem with it. I just notice when I'm judging someone else's that I'm like, oh fuck, I fucked
But no,
up.
you notice it when you're being judged.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I'm being judged. But
that's
anyways,
fair.
let's move on to the games.
Okay. Well, who would like to start?
I think Eric should go first.
Well, I went with a game that I didn't play a lot. I remember playing it when I was young. I remember playing it whenever I grew up a little bit. I remember playing it recently. I think the one that I played recently was a little different. Anyway, the Monsters in My Pocket.
That's awesome.
I remember. Now that's like a precursor to Pokemon.
No.
Totally. Pokemon.
Pocket Monster.
Pocket Monster.
It's
Monster
different.
in my pocket.
No, totally. the same.
No, it's not because like they didn't come in. You don't catch them with balls and
You catch
battle 'em
everything
together.
in life with balls.
I remember the
Chlamydia.
NES game vaguely.
Chlamydia.
so
Damn, that was great.
Monster in My Pocket was
Damn, that was genius, dude.
like it was originally it was a toy.
Yeah.
And they were like
I
they
remember-
looked
they're
like
little-
erasers.
like little gummy guys.
They
Yeah.
look like little gummy. Like
and they were one color.
There was like three colors because
Well,
there was yellow, green,
well, I mean, but they were
pink.
solid.
Yeah, they were solid.
They were a
colors.
solid
I've seen the
single
ads
color.
form on old comics.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Loved the Monsters in My Pocket.
Okay.
And I played the game, and I remember it differently than when I replayed it when I did a little bit of research on it. But apparently, you got to choose between two characters: the vampire and the monster. And the monster was just Frankenstein's monster.
I do kind of remember this.
Because everybody fucks that up. It's not Frankenstein. It's
No, you're
Frankenstein's
right about-
monster.
Absolutely right.
That is true. Because
Frankenstein was the doctor.
Frankenstein is the flat-headed dude.
Yeah, Frankenstein
Everyone
is the
thinks
doctor. Frankenstein's monster is what everybody
Yeah,
knows.
he's nameless.
Yes, never has a name.
No.
So apparently you get to pick one of the two. Whenever you start the game, you just fight a bunch of other ghoulies and groovies and go on about your
Oh,
day.
groovies and ghoulies?
Groovies and not
With a
groovy-
groovy ghoulies.
Yeah.
Ghoulies and groovies.
At Kepi Ghoulie.
Yeah, Kepi.
And I remember, I think it was brought into the shop a couple years ago.
It has been a couple years ago.
I ended up putting it in, playing it. I beat it in like 2 hours.
Man, did Dustin challenge you?
Of course, I whipped his ass.
Dustin Hyatt.
Hope he listens to this.
We love you, Dustin.
Gamer of the year here
Oh, boy.
Present gamer.
Oh,
of the year.
shit.
with your 18,000 whatever gamer Xbox score.
I love people that keep up with
I like the box art on
Oh, it's
Monster
great.
in My Pocket.
Ah.
You got the little like denim triangle pocket with all of them coming out of the top of it.
Yeah. It reminds me of Dad's pocket.
Oh, my God.
Our dad, guys, listeners,
Cell phone.
he is a redneck. Me and Adam just sound redneck. but He's the real deal.
I don't know if he's a redneck. That's
I
not,
mean the positive redneck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the negative stereotype, but the real. He will shoot you if you get on his property.
I've never seen him shoot anyone.
I know he shot someone when they tried to
Okay.
break into the garage.
Okay, that's breaking and entering.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome art.
Oh, yeah, let me see that.
Anyways,
Maybe I could on me.
his pocket
This
is
game's
always
made by
full
him.
of stuff. Always, right,
Yeah.
Adam?
Yes.
Cigarettes, cigarette lighters,
Cell phone.
fucking everything, and his pocket's loaded down.
My dad keeps his money in his pocket
Oh yeah, let me
with
see
his
that.
So
cigarettes
just
and his phone.
just looking really closely at this, that they covered a monster in my pocket. I'm noticing that's a belt loop.
That's a butt.
That's a belt loop. We're looking at someone's ass.
Yup, that's a
And
butt.
there's monsters.
I always thought it was on
busting-
his chest. That's a butt.
Monsters busting out of someone's ass.
Oh boy!
Monsters in my flesh pocket.
Don't they call an asshole in prison a purse or something?
No, it's a
prison wallet.
Oh, prison wallet. That's it.
Yeah.
Monsters in my prison wallet. That might be a good title.
We're bringing it back.
That's a great title.
Damn, man.
What the hell? That's a great title.
So, okay, Adam, when I look at this, for the listeners, there is a denim jean,
That's a butt.
the ass of someone's pants. If you look up the NES monster in my pocket, I always thought it was plural, monsters
I
in
did
my
too.
pocket.
I did too. Should have been.
You
No, it's
look
just
up the,
one.
The logo, it's got
There's
green
even
and
two
purple.
main characters. Doesn't
Yeah.
make any fucking sense.
And green and purple is Halloween colors. Look how
Is it?
cool and Halloween
official?
this feels.
Is that
It's very.
official?
It feels Halloweeny to me.
I always thought purple was Halloween.
Halloweeny. I just
Halloween-ish?
said
Oh,
purple,
I'm sorry,
you fuck.
orange. I'm sorry,
yeah,
orange.
definitely orange.
Orange is Halloweeny, but
Orange.
purple and neon
I'm gonna
green.
start saying Halloween-ish. How about that?
I like weenie.
That
You
just
like,
reminds
you like
me.
weenies?
Yeah,
It just reminds me of Gravedigger.
Oh,
which is Halloweeny.
Is it?
Gravedigger.
we're
I
talking.
saw it in the summer. I didn't see it in the fall.
It's Halloweeny.
It wasn't anywhere near Harvest.
It doesn't
when I
matter.
saw Gravedigger.
Okay, fucking Pennywise. It came out in the summer. Who cares? It's
That's
Halloweeny.
not a Halloween movie.
It's Halloweeny.
It's
Is
a
it?
horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
It's Halloweeny.
Horror movies are Halloweeny.
Are they?
Of course they are.
Only because we associate them with it.
Maybe so, but purple is Halloweeny. It's purple Halloweeny.
Purple, sure.
Yeah.
Green, sure.
Green's-
But I more closely associate orange.
Oh, orange mostly.
I would say reds and oranges. You know, fall colors. Green's
Are
No.
there-
lush.
Red's Christmas.
But anyways, when I look at that,
Fair.
everything in my house is purple and green right now because of Halloween.
I mean, they're cool colors.
Yeah.
Granted.
Yeah. And I
Absolutely.
was just going to say, do you hate those colors?
I think we know the answer to that.
Yeah, I do too.
And that
We've
is-
gotten that
These
far.
colors don't run. All right, there you go.
No, you
That's
know
a
why I
great
love
cover.
purple and green? That's
Why?
the Hulk, man.
Oh,
Or the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or all of Spider-Man's villains.
That pretty much.
All of Spider-Man's villains are green.
I do think it's funny that there is a villain in this, and apparently it was one of the monsters that you could get like the little figurine of, but it's Baba Yaga.
I've heard of Baba Yaga. That's from what's that?
I don't know,
Baba Yaga. That is that a religious figure?
but it's one of the monsters.
That's awesome. I don't know.
I saw that earlier, and I was like, I'm
Well,
gonna
maybe you
mention
should
Baba
Google that.
Yaga.
I mean, you've got a black magic box right there.
Black magic.
Just a black
Just off the
magic
top
cell
of my
phone.
head, Green Goblin is orange. I mean, his green and purple.
Yes, he is.
Dr. Octopus wears green. Mysterio's green and purple.
Yep.
Scorpion wears green.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Doom wears green.
Yes.
I mean, there are so many great green
Green is the
characters.
color of genius.
Is it?
Yep.
You would think red and blue. You would think red and blue is because Superman and Spider-Man are both red.
No,
and
those
blue.
just pop.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, the hero needs to pop. The villains always think they're smart.
Yeah, you know, I read something one time
Scorpion's
that said
green.
that the artist Jack Kirby or Steve Ditko, excuse me, didn't choose the colors of the characters.
The printer did.
No, that the colorist did.
Oh, okay.
And that they chose green because green is
Conflicts
envy.
with
And and it's the opposite, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm
on
wrong.
the well. I'd have to have a color wheel. In
I
front of me.
don't know, but something about green conflicts with the hero's colors.
That makes sense. I mean,
But Magneto's pink.
Magneto's red and purple.
Yeah, he looks cool as hell.
He's red and purple.
Karnak's green.
Yeah, but Karnak's not a villain.
No.
Karnak can see the weakness in every plan.
Apparently, number 15 in series 1 was Karnak.
What?
What?
Monster in my pocket.
What the fuck?
How many monsters were in Monster in My Pocket?
Well, in series 1, there were apparently 48.
I mean, are these classic monsters or?
Are you talking NES?
Mummy, the Phantom, the Beast, Invisible Man, Skeleton.
Talking to your microphone, asshole.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying
looking
that,
for Baba
because if
Yaga.
I said it, I'd get some kind of shitty
You
response.
shut the fuck up.
Coming
See?
from the guy that hates Blu-ray, I mean, we don't have to.
Blu-ray's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's Baba Yaga. Got it.
Baba Yaga.
Baba
He's
Yaga.
just a little red toy.
Oh yeah, I mean, all of them were pretty. I mean, pretty plain, Single color.
It says in Russian tales, Baba Yaga is portrayed as a hag who flies through the air in a mortar, using a pestle as a rudder and sweeping away tracks behind her with a broom.
You know
made
what I
out
know
of
that name
silver
from?
birch.
Now that I think about it, Spirited Away.
Yes. Yeah.
Spirited Away.
Yep.
That's what
Spirited
Alex wouldn't know
Away.
what Spirited Away is.
I know
It's
exactly
actually
what
good.
Spirited Away is. Hold your fucking horses. It's
Oh.
a Studio Ghibli movie.
Right? Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I've watched all that horse
you hated
shit,
it.
and none of it's
That is
good.
not-
Great movie.
I've watched
horse
all
shit.
of it looking for this fucking
you suck.
magical anime movie that doesn't
so
exist.
sorry that you're wrong.
That's okay.
I'm sorry to just. I'm just gonna pause this little Halloween conversation. I just want to ask you, how bad did Mr. Grimm tear into you today about anime?
He just asked me why. He said he had a great point, and Jonathan, thanks for listening.
Yes, Jonathan, thank you.
We appreciate your love and support. He said to me, and it's a great point. He said your boy Munch doesn't like Jack Kirby, right?
Mhm. He's a fucktard.
but he likes comics.
Yeah.
So you not liking Dragon Ball Z is cool, but can you dislike all of anime? And I was like,
Ooh.
damn, man, you fucking fucked me in the ass. on
Great
He's
that.
point,
got
John.
a point,
It's
man.
a good point.
He really
didn't
is.
He
say
is
it mean.
absolutely
Yeah,
right.
He didn't say it mean. He said it completely nice and sage-like, like a Jedi.
Yeah.
And yeah, I still hate all anime.
Except
No.
you said you've actually said you like Castlevania.
Yeah, I know. And
And it's
was
been
good.
recorded,
It
and
was
we
good.
have it, and we can play it on loop if we need to.
It was good. It was good. But
Which
I'm
means
already.
you don't hate all anime.
I don't hate all anime.
That's very true.
But I don't like it. That's all it comes down to. I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't like the
Still
way.
very vague. I mean,
You know, I would say
that's a very broad brush you're painting with there.
yes, but it's not something serious. So I'm going to keep painting with that broad brush.
Okay. Well, to each his own.
Well, it's
Yeah.
just like you just said. Oh, you don't know Spirited Away? I've seen it twice. It's not good.
It's a good movie.
I tried my best.
Wow, you didn't think that was good.
Let me go through them. And this is
some people can't pay attention.
this is
true.
that's not true.
Well, he
Hey,
didn't start seeing
how
movies till he
fast
was
I
like
watched Making a
24.
Murderer. All right, that's good. It takes a lot of details. It interests me. Those fucking horseshit drawings don't interest me. They look. I can wipe my ass, and it's more interesting than that.
So you must wipe your ass and just look at the toilet paper and see Picasso? I mean, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's, also,
There's characters with beautiful eyes, and no. But I've seen Princess Mononoke.
Good
I've
movie.
seen
It's
Spirited.
fantastic.
Not
Princess
good.
Mononoke is
I've
amazing.
seen Spirited. I need the live action version where there's no anime. Maybe I'll enjoy it.
Wow.
I've seen Spirited Away. I've
movie.
seen Ponyo. I've seen The Secret World of Arrietty.
Good movie.
I've seen
All
the
of
only
us.
one I haven't seen. Luby's wife mentioned to me.
My Neighbor Totoro.
I've
It's
never
amazing.
seen that.
It's awesome.
That one's weird. because
Totoro
it just
looks
doesn't
like
end.
Looks
No,
like
but it's
Munch.
It
fantastic.
just ends with
Yeah.
no.
Totoro
We
looks
should
like you.
we should get some kind of art done with all of us as anime characters, and then of course Munch should be Totoro.
But me,
Better have an orange shirt on.
you know what? Let's
be
do
great.
that, and we'll have me drawn in comic book form.
no.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna come up.
you
with your
guys will all be anime,
Actually-
and I'll look cool.
I want
Actually,
you
why
to be
don't?
Nappa because nobody you won't understand what that means.
I don't know
Everybody
what
else
that
that knows
means.
what Nappa is,
Yeah, I Nappa's the idiot from DBZ.
and he's bald.
But
So-
Eric looks like Boo from DBZ.
I do.
How about our listeners, all two of you, let us know what anime character Alex should be.
Absolutely, this is
There
a
are-
great idea.
I feel like most of our listeners enjoy anime.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
well,
I do.
you know what, Alex? Most people do.
I think 2/3 of the people at this table enjoy anime.
I know
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna agree with that.
another thing he said. I think it's cool that you don't like it and they do.
right.
I think it's awesome. It's like Adam. He's always wrong about the Joker. Well, I mean, whatever.
I mean, I'm not
okay.
wrong about the Joker. It should be left to stealing candy from babies.
See there?
He's not a threat of any kind
Or
of
Adam's
sort.
always wrong about King Kong versus Godzilla.
Why? Because the creature with radiation breath would annihilate a giant fucking ape?
I don't think we have time for this debate.
We don't, but what I'm saying is,
Anyway.
I don't like anime.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have answers for all of
Or
them.
Hawkeye. I hate Hawkeye.
Oh, let's not get into
And
that.
Rob Liefeld.
Oh, Rob Liefeld.
Rob
Now, Rob
Liefeld,
Liefeld
he's
does
causing some waves in the industry.
Fuck Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
Did we get a fuck Rob Liefeld on 17?
No, we
We
didn't.
didn't, man.
Oh, the streak.
We were too
It's
tired.
over. Okay, well, you did mention Castlevania, and I'll say that Simon's Quest would be my pick
Your very favorite?
for the NES.
All right, well, give us why.
First thing, you hit start. This is my first experience with heavy metal.
Right? Sure.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. You probably played Contra before that.
Yeah, but it's not creepy. That's what I'm talking
True.
about. I like my metal
Right.
to sound like a robot gaining sentience.
I love that.
Okay.
That's the greatest statement I've ever heard in my
That's
life.
a pretty good explanation.
That's what I like.
like
Not
that.
satanic bullshit.
Yeah.
I like it to sound evil, but I want it to be
sinister.
yes, sinister.
Yes, very
I want
sinister.
my metal to sound like a robot gaining sentience.
I love that.
That's how I feel.
That should be on a T-shirt.
And I come up with that. I've never heard that
Oh, I know you
anywhere
did.
else. And
You've been
that's-
saying that actually for about 10 years.
I know, and that's how I feel. So Castlevania, when you hit start on 2, number 1, they ain't got that vibe. It's really good.
Does it even have? Does it have title music?
I think it's.
I don't think 1 has title music, does it?
I think you just hit start and a bat
Yeah.
flies away or something.
I'm pretty sure that Castlevania 2 doesn't have title music.
Now, I will say this. I've played Castlevania 2, and I've never beaten it.
What?
I've never beaten
That's just sad,
You got to kneel
bro.
down.
I know you got to kneel down. But
Literally
what
the
I
only thing I know
recall,
about it.
when we're talking about being kids on this episode a lot, what I recall is fucking falling in the water, and he would die.
Yeah.
And
What kind
I
of
re-
vampire hunter can't swim?
That's what I said as a kid, remember?
Yeah.
How the fuck is he going to beat Dracula if his son of a bitch can't even swim?
How the fuck does a man turn into like 9 bubbles?
Yeah, immediately. Just, and how come you got to get right on the edge to make this
Oh,
jump?
man.
But what I love about Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, is that because there is a Castlevania 2 that's not called Simon's Quest.
Yeah, that's on the Game Boy.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But it's non-linear. I like that you can go backwards.
It's considered a Metroidvania.
It's fucking cool, man. The music's great. The character design, I guess I like it better
So,
than 1 or 3.
I mean, it has werewolves. It has
It's got
zombies.
it hits all the marks.
It has an inventory, doesn't it?
Has an
Oh,
inventory.
absolutely has an
Dude,
inventory,
honestly, it's an RPG.
Yes.
It's fucking
It's
amazing. Yeah, that's right.
Oh
buddy.
man, that's
Yeah.
that. So now you've admitted you like an anime, and wait,
And an RPG.
Hey, here's the thing though.
You
Both
guys
of the
are terrible.
okay, Alex likes one RPG and one anime. Both
both
of them
Castlevania.
titled Castlevania.
Wait,
Holy shit.
I
it's
like
true.
RPG because I like Zelda.
Okay,
I've always loved Zelda.
that's very
Number
action.
2 is a hardcore RPG. Zelda 2, The
That's
Adventure
fair.
of Link.
Yeah, leveling up.
I'm all
yeah.
right with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you don't actually level Simon.
But
up
I've
at
always
any
said
point.
something to shut you RPG geeks up. They're all RPGs. Role playing as Mario is an RPG.
That's a side
No,
scroll.
that's a
You're
platformer.
Yes, I fucking know that.
You have to jump from platform
But
to
what I'm
platform.
saying is, you're role playing as Mario.
No,
That's painting with a big broad brush on
Yeah,
that.
I
No.
got some fat brushes.
that's.
bro.
I mean, you know that RPG, and you know what it stands for, and you know
Role-playing
that
game.
it's not a Mario.
Are you
game.
Mario?
No, I'm a person
you are
controlling.
role-playing as Mario.
No, I'm a
No.
person controlling Mario.
How the fuck is it any different?
It's fourth. It's I'm in the fourth dimension on that one.
How is it any different?
I'm taking.
When you
that
play
plumber.
Doom, you are the character.
that is literally an FPS.
Yeah.
First person. I know.
Shooter.
I mean-
I know all this horse shit, but you're literally playing as the character. When I play
mean-
WWE SmackDown, I choose The Rock.
But you're not-
I'm role playing
But
as
you're not
The
in a
Rock.
quest, and you don't gather items, and you don't. There's,
You
there's all kinds
you're
of
on a
things.
quest to go to the road to WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
That one is okay. I'll give you this: that the N64.
They're all that.
No. I'll give you this: the N64 wrestling games are sort of. RPGs.
I'm challenging the definition of a role playing game. You guys think it's just
What
having
you do
an
in your
inventory?
bedroom at night doesn't count. And I know you have an inventory. I know you got a drawer.
We have a bag of sexual items.
Yes, and
and I too take account.
that does
I
not.
do have a healing potion in there. Okay. But really, this RPG thing gets thrown around. Oh, you don't like that?
Well,
I don't
it
like
refers,
anime horse
it
shit.
refers to a game with turn-based combat.
That's the worst kind of game.
No, I love
No,
this.
dude.
I
It's
love
the
that
worst
shit.
kind of game.
I
Instant gratification. Alex doesn't like
That's
them.
not true.
I
That's
love
not
it.
true. If you can do the
love it.
graphics, just do them.
So you know what I like about this episode so far?
We've
Started
gotten
out teamed up on me, and now we've teamed up on Alex.
Oh, yeah.
We got to team
gotta
up
team up on
Mark.
mine.
I'm just
Yeah.
waiting. I'm just
Hold on.
waiting.
Let me tell you why that I think that's bullshit.
Okay.
Because I don't like looking at the screen and the characters don't move and you hit a couple buttons and choose a couple things out of your inventory. I've played these games. I know what you're talking about. And then it says you did damage to someone. I'm like, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Literally
sorry.
nothing.
Oh, did you just make a statement? I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I didn't. What'd you say?
It's
Am I
like,
wrong?
It's like the end of Street Fighter all over again.
No, you know what I would say? Yeah.
But
Okay.
am I wrong?
No, yes, you are wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. That
You're
really
wrong.
happened.
It actually
yeah.
lets you. Okay, like,
It's cool that I don't like it.
like
But you
with-
can't say that's not a
with-
fact. Nothing happens.
with Link, right?
That's
Since you were talking about.
That's not a classic role playing.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
With Mario, you're controlling his jumping, and he land. You know,
Yeah,
your reactions determine if he lands on something
Yeah,
or
yeah.
falls in a pit. In an RPG, it's not that way. It's about strategy. It's about, did you bring the right party? Do you have the right items? Do you have the right spells? Do you have the?
If I could see
It's
that
it's a lot
happen,
more about strategy.
But
than
if
it
I could
is-
see it happen, I'd enjoy it. Does that make sense? But when I'm fighting a big guy that's just standing in the middle of the screen and I hit some buttons and say,
and that's why we call it a role playing game, because you're more in the role. of
you're
the
less
person.
in the role.
No,
you
you're,
don't
you're-
see the shit.
No, you're more in the role.
You're less in the role. They should call it non-role playing.
Are we talking about the graphical limitations of like
Yes.
1987?
Yeah. What I know Zelda was.
Shouldn't remake any of those.
No, you should leave them alone. They're fine.
I think
You should play Destiny.
Hold
of
on.
Emperor.
Well, something just happened interesting. Eric was being sarcastic because he's making fun of me, and you were being serious. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that happened.
But anyways, what I'm saying is that's horse shit. Because we know they could make Ninja Gaiden. You can give me a little bit of a fight here.
I actually don't want my games remade.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But they have turned this around and done like Final Fantasy 15 is a little bit of your world, a little bit of mine.
Actually, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Shara got that and she hated it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like LARPing.
Well, I have no problem with RPGs, but I have a problem
Sorry to
with
all you
not
LARPers.
seeing the fucking action happen that I choose.
Yeah. Well, it's just.
Do you want to do?
If you pay attention, they both blink.
At the time, like I'm saying, I feel like you're referencing Final Fantasy 1. Because
And he does take 3 steps forward.
Hold on.
and 3
So
steps
you're
back.
telling me Chrono Trigger's different?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you
it
see
actually
him
is.
Because
moving
I've
around.
never played it.
Yeah, there's Chrono Trigger is a time-based man. Until if you want to talk combat systems, then you need to play Chrono Trigger because it
I
has
hate Chrono Trigger because I hate Dragon Ball.
You don't know anything
Z.
about it.
I hate the art.
He hates RPGs
It
and
ha-
anime, and that's
It has
both
a
of them.
it has a battle system
And
that
pedophiles.
I
Kidding around.
okay. What? It has a battle system that I'd have to say is unlike any other.
Oh, absolutely, it's amazing.
It's all time-based.
Well,
Chrono.
like the tech system that it has in there, where
That's
you can combine 3 characters, and there's certain moves you can and can't do depending on who's in your party. and
Badass.
It's wild.
That sounds kind of cool.
Wildly
It's really
inventive
cool.
for
When-
1992.
When you guys
Yeah.
tell me about it, it sounds cool. But when I look at it, I hate it. That's the truth. That's the truth.
You're just. I remember you telling me one time. This before I think you knew the term RPG. You're like, I just hate them fucking games with menus, and they got menus. And you have to pick stuff.
Not in general. I like an inventory.
Yeah.
Castlevania.
Menus,
Link
though.
to. Menus on what to do.
like
I don't want to choose.
fight, item, run.
I'm playing Mortal Kombat. I don't want to choose Sub-Zero shooting his ice out of a fucking menu.
I think
It'd
that would
be a
actually
hell of
be
a lot
really
easier.
fun.
Yeah,
it would not be more fun.
I'd actually like that.
That's
It's okay. Those games are, and here's why they're called RPGs. Again, is
ridiculous.
they're actually based on dice rolls.
I know. I understand. That should maybe be left to rolling dice in real
Well,
life.
that's
what I'm saying.
the program
not
rolls
real
the
life.
dice. Like that's how it works. That's why sometimes you miss. Sometimes
Makes
you hit
sense
critical.
to me.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just don't like that. But
That's
so,
fine.
anyways, Castlevania 2
Yeah.
is similar to those games, but it's fun because it's still a side scroller and a platformer.
The big thing that everybody always knows is that it was translated terribly.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. It's super hard to beat. You have to kneel at the
You're talking
the
about
gate.
Castlevania,
Yeah.
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 It's to me.
A lot of the dialogue was missed.
To me, is the
translated.
best Castlevania besides Symphony of the Night.
Oh, Symphony.
Actually, Super Castlevania is legit.
Yeah, it is. It's good, but it plays like 1 and 3, just like them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
because it's part of the trilogy.
But it didn't have that kickback that 1 did.
Oh,
does
you're
it?
talking about 4 plays like
4.
1 and 3.
Yeah.
4 honestly is superior to 2. It really is. As
Oh no,
far
it's
as
a totally different kind of game.
Yeah, it is. But 2 is my favorite one. Does that
I don't
make
think
sense?
4 is superior because 4 is 1, 3, and 4 have a really bad problem with being the exact same game.
I think maybe Super Castlevania might be a remake of Castlevania 1.
Well, that's
nobody's ever said it, but
then
I
that's
think,
fair,
I think
but-
it is.
Does it have the monster and the flea man?
You know, I don't remember.
I do like.
Just Frankenstein and Igor.
You mean the humpy monkey?
Give me the humpy monkey.
The humpy monkey.
I do like the added feature of being able to keep the whip out.
Actually, I don't
Yeah.
think it's there. And I love the whips in
Yeah.
4.
Yeah,
But
4's awesome.
Simon's Quest has the best music by far.
I agree with that.
It has the cool non-linear thing. The other ones are all linear. You can't go back. You can't come out of a town, right? It's not. Maybe
No.
Symphony is like that.
No, Symphony's
It's
all
not?
in the same castle, but you have to backtrack.
See, I
the same
just
areas.
started playing Symphony, but Castlevania 2 box art from start to finish. I've seen. I just don't like the way Dracula looks. He looks a little dumb at the end, but
I mean, when he gets like when he's huge, or
he's just big anyway.
Yeah.
Just in general,
he's really big.
but it's a great game. What do you got?
Well, I mean, since we picked horror as a theme for this
Horror.
episode, I tried to think of something that like legitimately scares me. Sharks intrigue me. I mean, and they scare the shit out of me. They have black, soulless eyes, the body of a fucking torpedo, and a mouthful of razors. I mean, is anything? Could anything be more scary than that? I mean, what's not to love about them? I mean, they're probably
you hate Halloween, so
but they're
you can't like
okay.
sharks.
I
Played.
Sharks to me are, like they're one of the coolest fucking things on the planet Earth, and they're legit. Like that's a real thing. Like Jason, Freddy Krueger,
Those
all
are
that's
real?
All that's bullshit. Like sharks are fucking real, and I can remember after watching Jaws the movie, I would sit in the bathtub as a child, and when the water would get a little. It gets soap in it, so I couldn't see the bottom of the tub, even though I could feel the bottom of the tub. I was just expecting to like bust out of the drain.
Thought
It
Jaws
just-
was coming.
so I would like. I mean that music, iconic.
Absolutely.
So I would like jump out of the bathtub and like dry off real fast and be like, "Whew, I'm the fuck out of there." Shit's scary.
Which thought he could come through the drain?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I didn't say I was intelligent.
That's like the third or fourth time we've referenced our childhood.
Megalodon shark.
Yeah,
Brain's about
absolutely.
this big.
So you like Sharknado? Wow, silence.
It was.
That's a yes.
I like bad movies, though. You got to understand that.
I know. So you should go see Justice League.
No, that's not the kind of bad.
I know,
That's
I'm
not the
kidding.
kind of bad movie. I mean, so speaking of bad movies, Jaws 4: The Revenge.
The
right,
Revenge. It's always the same shark.
was the no, technically
No.
not. Actually,
The
no.
Wasn't the first one he dies, didn't
No,
he?
the
Oh,
second
no,
one
that's right,
is
that's
like
right.
its mother. I don't know. It gets really. It's really convoluted. It's really.
It's like
always-
it's like
it's
Friday
like-
the 13th.
It's really stupid, yeah. Anyway, Jaws the Revenge. I can remember Marshall and I would sit in his basement, and we would. Okay, there's. It has. I can't think of his name right now.
I
The
know
guy that's
exactly
Austin
what you're-
Powers' dad.
What you're about to say.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Saying damn over and over.
No,
Okay.
Michael Caine's plane. He has like one of those duck planes, like that lands in the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the skis on the bottom of it. He's sitting there. I don't remember what the fuck he's doing, but Jaws pops out of the water, like he's like walked out on a wing of his plane. Jaws pops out of the water. He just looks at it and goes, "Oh shit!" and just like
And jumps in the water.
no, he gets back in his plane. But Marshall and I would just rewind that "oh shit"
Where he
moment.
says, "Oh shit." That's what I
Over
was thinking when I
and
said
over
damn.
and over
He's
again.
wearing white clothes.
I think so.
Yeah, we watched it over and over and over.
Which brings me to my NES game, which is
Ghostbusters.
Yes. Jaws from November of 1987. You know, it came out 12 years after the original movie. The thing is,
Jesus.
Really?
here's the thing though, is it's kind of, if you look at the back of the box, it says this time it's personal, like as if it's based on The Revenge.
This time it's personal.
That's
You're
what
right.
it says. Like it's
That's
like,
a good name for this episode.
this time it's personal. Mm-hmm. All I know is check this out. This game was made by LJN,
Oh boy.
who's notoriously
Strike
awful.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, that they're notoriously awful. They subbed it to Atlas. They subcontracted the game to Atlas, who then subcontracted it yet again to Westone, and it was developed and finished in under a month.
That's awesome.
Explains a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely explains a
It's
lot.
a lot of fun though, really.
Here's the thing. I hated it. I hated that game when I was a child. You know, it's a bunch of like, it doesn't make any sense why when the shark hits you in the water, you're all of a sudden you're a diver and you're swimming around, and then for absolutely no reason, you're just back in the boat again, sailing around. I never understood how to play the game. I didn't understand that the crabs made you faster and that the conch shells were somehow your weird post-apocalyptic currency that you had to trade for power at different fucking docks all across the map. Did you know this?
So you get crabs and you get power.
Crabs give you speed, which everyone should know that by now.
That's awesome.
And then conch shells, you can trade
Your currency.
for power at each dock. Shane McNichols, I don't know if you remember him.
I love that guy.
That customer of ours.
Shane
I was talking
Shout
about
out to Shane McNichols.
That's right, Shane. I was talking about how Jaws is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life because I fucking hated that piece of shit.
Yeah, I remember you were really against.
He used to play it for hours and hours and hours and hours and be like, "How the fuck do you kill this shark?" He was like, "Look, dude, just go back and forth between 2 ports. Hit Jaws. Get in the water a bunch. Pick up all the conch shells you can get, and just go to like power 6, and then fight Jaws." Dude, seriously, you can beat that game in like 8 minutes.
And he fucking told you how to do it.
Yeah, he told me how to do it, and it's fun as fuck because here's why it's so fun. The end of the game, I had never seen this before until like last year. You get these strobes that you can drop in the water, and it makes them. It's like it goes to a first person of you looking out the front of the boat, first person, and the shark's like swimming straight at you, and you like hit this you hit A to like strobe, and Jaws pops straight up, and then you have to hit B to jab the boat into him.
I remember playing it, and I thought it was hard as hell.
Oh, it was fucking hard, and
Yeah.
when it hits him, it's like a big red explosion, and then it just sinks down, and like you've saved the day. You know, it's amazingly bad.
The worst end screen ever.
Oh yeah, it's amazingly bad, but sharks are amazingly awesome. They have a whole week of television devoted to
Absolutely.
them. I think they're the scariest thing in the ocean outside of the orca.
Orca's pretty serious.
Here's the thing: people survive shark attacks. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, orcas don't attack people." It's because there's nothing left.
You ever seen Free Willy?
Yeah, right.
They can jump over you while you stand on a rock.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
You remember Free Willy?
I do remember.
That's a
Free Willy.
horror movie.
It is.
Is it?
Basically. I mean, the kid, I guess he works at SeaWorld or something, and his mom left him because he's a little shithead, and his dad hates him.
I don't think you remember this movie at all.
Doesn't it have Mr. Blonde in it?
I thought he like goes skateboarding and shit.
Who the
and
fuck
then
is Mr. Blonde?
And he goes to visit.
From Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs sucked.
No.
Reservoir Dogs is awesome. Let's team up.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs is what?
Bring it on, bitches.
do you mean Reservoir
man?
Dogs
What
sucks?
happened to you?
Reservoir Dogs, look,
You like Sons
No,
of Anarchy?
no,
Connie, did you
look,
drop him on his head?
Tarantino sucks.
What?
He might suck.
Tarantino sucks.
Most of
Everything
his
he's
movies
done
are
sucks except From Dusk Till Dawn. And
That's actually the worst movie.
I strongly disagree with all these statements.
he's got one more that I
Kill
can.
Bill's
Django.
not
Django
good.
was pretty good.
I like Kill Bill.
Kill Bill sucks.
I love Kill
It's, the
Bill.
same, it's just lame.
It's a kung fu. You don't like. You know what? I'm not. That's
Kung fu.
That's another episode. That's
Kung
another
fu.
topic for another
Yeah,
time.
we'll let that one roll.
Fuck you.
Okay, Adam,
Fuck Tarantino,
tell
so.
me chronologically,
Yeah.
what's the first Castlevania game?
Oh, chronologically. Oh man.
It's probably some DS game.
Dude, this has got some fucked up. I don't know.
All right,
Bloodlines.
I'm gonna
3?
Castlevania Lament of Innocence.
Yeah.
Who
okay.
is the first Belmont? What's his name?
I do know this.
John.
No. Hold on. The first Belmont's name, Leon.
Yeah, fuck, that's great. All right. You ready? I'm gonna give you some more Castlevania shit here.
Okay.
We're not talking about Jaws.
I mean, I was talking about Jaws, but that's all right.
Well, you talked about Jaws really well.
Thank you.
I thought we were still talking about Jaws.
Oh fuck, I'm sorry. Okay,
No, we just went back to Alex's thing.
that's
I
right.
go back to Alex's thing.
That's right, motherfuckers. Well, I was sitting here.
Shouldn't you lob one to Eric since you already lobbed me one?
Okay, you want a little bit there, buddy?
I'm never gonna get it right.
Okay, hold on. I'm reading about it myself. What was Dracula's name before he became Dracula?
John.
Vlad Tepes.
That's actually not true. I know it's in that cartoon, but his name's like Michael or something.
No, it's not.
No, I'm serious. It's stupid as hell in this version.
I think that Dracula was actually an historical figure.
Yeah, of
And his name
course
was
he was.
Vlad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Vlad
his name was
Dracula.
Vlad Dracula Tepes.
Yeah, but And I know that's what they call him eventually, but that's not what his name is in this story.
Oh, in
Belmont.
You're talking about the guy that tricked Leon.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
His name's like Tony
And then he revealed that he was Vlad Tepes Dracula or
Yes,
whatever.
that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let me look this
It's
up.
goofy as fuck.
It's dumb as hell, isn't it? Because you would think that his name is fucking Vlad. Are you calling him Vlad or Vlad?
Vlad.
It's Vlad.
I want to suck your Vlad.
It's Vlad.
Yeah.
Me and Eric are right.
Vlad.
You're saying Vlad.
It's saying exactly the same thing we are.
Vlad.
Are you?
Vlad.
It ain't Vlad.
I get damn Vlad.
Damn it, Vlad.
That some bitch over there in Romania fucking shit up. Putting people's heads on spikes and shit.
Hot
I
doggy.
can't find it.
Well, one day we'll name a fucking holiday
You
after him
can't
and
find it. Let's just talk about
sell
Jaws.
fucking M&Ms.
Yeah, go to your fucking shark.
I mean, I just love sharks.
Do you participate in Shark Week?
I have back when I had television.
I've never seen a program from Shark Week.
It's
Man,
awesome,
fucking great,
dude. Seriously,
Yeah.
Shark Week's amazing.
I got way more other shit to do than watch
Yeah.
sharks.
I tell you what happens. I'll be like all amped up, like, oh, I'm gonna watch this show about sharks biting the fuck out of people.
Nobody gets bitten.
Well, yeah, that happens. Or I watch one that's really grisly that someone like filmed with their phone and there's like meat hanging out of somebody.
You ever see that?
And then
video
you go
of
to the
that guy?
ocean. You go to the ocean and like a year later,
You find
like,
somebody's leg.
No. Then you're like, I'm gonna go swim. And then that episode creeps into your mind where you saw meat
right.
hanging out of a human being's body in
saw
the wrong
this-
places, and you go,
Awesome
So I stay
video.
in swimming pools.
yeah.
There's an
Safe.
awesome video of a guy standing in shark water. Like, there's just all over him. He's like, they won't bite me. They love me.
I've
I'm
seen
putting
that.
off a great vibe. And one just fucking grabs his leg and rips his whole calf
off. Yeah.
Off.
Just pulls it right off.
And the son of a bitch healed up and he got back in there.
He didn't have a calf anymore.
No calf, standing all crooked. And he's like, see, I'm putting off a good
Putting off a
vibe.
good
They won't
vibe.
hurt me. So,
See, that's why I want to get in a
not
lake.
good.
Fuck lake sharks. I don't want to deal with
They
no
know damn
lake sharks.
lake sharks.
oh,
I mean, maybe a bull
Matthias.
shark.
Matthias is Dracula's name in the thing.
All right.
Medea.
Yeah.
Medea-
He's wearing a moo-moo.
Isn't there a Medea Halloween? Medea,
Yeah,
what's
there's
it
two
called?
of 'em.
What's it called? Boo?
Boo. Fuck, I don't
Medea
remember.
Boo? Nah, it's not right.
It is. It's like Tyler Perry presents Medea's Boo.
Huh, that's
Some
awesome.
bullshit like that.
Man, but you doubt my Tyler Perry skills?
didn't know
or
you
what?
cared. Tyler
I can't
Perry.
stand that guy.
You don't like him?
I fucking hate him.
You don't like Tyler Perry?
No,
Damn, Eric.
God, I can't.
Came out of nowhere.
Really serious about it.
I fucking don't like that guy.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
don't.
Yeah.
You just don't know cinema when you see it.
Yeah. Hey, if it had a nipple in it, it would be cinema.
Not if it was Tyler Perry's.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Marvel, it's cinema.
I know. According to Martin Scorsese,
Is that what that's all about?
it's
I've
fun,
seen that
it's
like
not a real-
12 times and didn't read any of
if
the
it's
articles.
fun, it's not a real movie.
That's bullshit.
Having said that, if it's a gangster movie, it's a real movie. It's
Fuck Martin Scorsese.
Hey, I love your movies,
Right.
Martin, but you're full of shit. You're only mad because you're not in on the take.
He had
That's
one
it.
hit.
He's had a
and-
bunch of great.
He has
movies.
a bunch. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's got one Oscar. I
Let's
mean,
say
it's
that they're
like-
not all-
Leo DiCaprio. I don't
Let's
know.
say they're not all the same.
Let's
They're-
just
they're
wait.
all the
All of
same.
his movies,
Yeah,
they're all the same.
They're all the same vibe.
They're all the same
All the
movie.
same.
And I love them. They're all good.
I don't know about they're all good, but they're good.
He's full of shit. And now you got Jennifer Aniston talking shit. You know what?
Oh, fuck her too.
Friends is the fucking Avengers of the 90s. It's an ensemble cast that produced billions of dollars. So shut the fuck up, Jennifer.
They were
I
all
like
making like $1 million an episode or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
and guess what? Everything around it copied it, right? And that's what
They even tried a spin-off show.
That's what's happened to the Avengers.
Joey Tribbiani show.
But my favorite thing about Martin
Hot
Scorsese
garbage.
is it's like he forgets that these characters have been around for 80 years. They're not going anywhere. They're not going any fucking where.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking
I
about.
know.
No,
and
that's
I
all
love
old
his
man
movies,
bullshit.
but it's coming off now as I'm jealous because I'm not involved,
Yeah, because he won't quit saying it.
and they keep making money. You know?
Yeah, well, he just keeps keeping his name in the news. See,
Yeah.
that's the whole deal.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You
nice.
can make bullshit comments and then you're gonna get coverage.
Not bad. Well, guys, I on Halloween, that's my wife's birthday.
Which is cool. I'm not trying to take anything away from Cher's birthday. saying that Halloween sucks.
I like that. I like that. No,
Halloween
I'm
just
saying,
sucks.
I always have fun with Halloween because it's Sarah's birthday.
Right, that makes sense.
And we don't celebrate her birthday on Halloween, though. But if you came into my house, these guys know there's skulls and the little fucking, my little helper guy.
But to be fair, that stuff's always there.
It's always there. That's what I'm saying. It's Halloween stuff. My Christmas tree's up right now with skull lights on it.
I don't even understand that.
It's awesome.
I might not put up one.
What?
Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
fuck, man.
I'm fucking lazy.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's basically it.
So I always have fun with Halloween.
I've
cool.
always liked Halloween just from the nostalgic point of looking back on past Halloweens.
Absolutely.
You know, hanging out with Wes and Jesse, them trick or treating when they were in their 20s because they're dumb.
That what now?
Yeah, you heard me.
I've done that.
I know you did.
Yeah, that's an asshole remark. Did you hear that?
Wes was
did.
married.
Fuck.
It was really shitty.
Fuck.
Wes was married,
Well, I was dating.
and they went trick or treating.
Well, that's
goofy.
What's wrong with that?
It's not. No,
It's not for
it's not
adults.
for you.
It's not for adults.
I can go buy my candy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think that makes all the holidays that are based on candy not special.
Yeah, I mean, the candy.
But don't get me wrong. I love candy.
The candy's not what Halloween
It shows that I like candy.
Isn't it though?
I mean, if you're talking about a corporate standpoint,
No, I
of
mean,
course.
look around. What's it about then?
Fun?
It's about
Is it?
candy.
Fun?
Is it?
It's about candy.
What's any holiday about?
What's the fun in? I mean,
Candy
what's the
and
fun
greeting
in?
cards.
The whole thing is you get to go get candy. Ask my kids what Halloween's about, and they're gonna tell you candy.
Well, I know that. I'm saying, how many Halloween parties you gone to as an adult? A bunch. Way too many. And we're going to one this year.
Am I?
Oh, yeah.
When?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Who said I'm going to a Halloween party?
Well, maybe you're not. But
we can discuss that.
aren't we going to a haunted house? Yes. And we enjoy this. We do it every year. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I actually do enjoy being scared.
I
a little
don't
bit.
get scared. I laugh.
Well, that's why I always get to be up front because I don't get. The guy in front doesn't get scared.
There's no scariness.
They don't jump for you in the
Yeah,
front.
they don't really, seriously. But there's no scariness. It's
Cool.
fucking fun. It's like watching the Avengers. It's fun.
Little-
Thanos isn't scary. He doesn't exist.
It's
Sharks
a little
are.
different than salsa shark. It's a little different.
Oh, if Thanos was real, he'd be terrifying.
It's a little
he wants
bit
to wipe
different.
out half of the universe.
It's a little bit different than watching the Avengers being in a haunted house.
A little bit, but not much. It's completely
I
fake.
mean, I would
It's
hope that
fun.
the atmosphere is different.
Well, of course, but it's not that much different.
Well, setting is
subjectively, right?
Setting is 9/10 of perception, which is
Yeah, but I know it's fake,
well, sure, but
so it's fun.
Well, that's why you don't get scared by the stuff that's there. You get jump scared.
Jump scared, and it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it never gets me. Does it get you? I've maybe been gotten once out of
It's just because I'm in the front. Now, I got to give this one guy credit. I do not know who it is.
Falls?
Yes.
They do great out there.
Well, what it is and one guy in particular, I don't know who he was. I don't know anything about this gentleman. Maybe he remembers it. I don't know. We were going through the haunted house. We were coming to the end where there's all like the sheets hanging down, and they always get the guy with the chainsaw running after you and all that shit. So we were
all that shit.
it's always fun.
we were coming out of there. Guy comes running up to me. I heard the chainsaw. So he was like, "Wow, I got you." And I was just like, "No, you didn't."
Better get the guy behind me.
So like he runs off. I'm still walking. About 5 minutes later, you're coming closer to the end of the thing. He comes up, "I got you." And I was like, "No, still heard you coming, buddy." So we get done.
No, he's made a point to get you.
Yeah.
Me and Ashley are
He's
walking.
like, I'm gonna get that guy.
Me and
with that
Ashley
thing on
are
his head."
walking
That guy.
to the car.
and he gets you.
We are in the parking lot, and the dude comes out of nowhere.
Oh, well played.
Congratulations, dude. With
Well
chainsaw.
played to that
That's
guy.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I took my kids maybe 2 years ago on the lame hayride,
Yeah.
and it scared the fuck out of them, and it made it fun for me.
The lame hayride.
I don't mean lame, but as an adult, lame, right?
Sure.
They
Sure.
put a lot of work into it, and it looks great and all that. But Emily thought she was going to die, so it was really fun. I mean,
I do prefer my children to be scared for their lives.
Yes, I want them to genuinely fear for their lives.
I told them, you don't
Yeah.
pay money. Like, here's the thing. AJ, he's not with us tonight. He's going to a ghost hunting party. You couldn't pay me to do that, all right? I'm not involved in that. That's fucked up. I don't
You could
wanna
totally
do that.
pay me to do it.
I'm not going.
Anybody interested?
Yeah, I'm not going
takers.
in a real haunted house. No fucking way. Scared I live in one. but I'm not going in a real one on purpose.
See, I would legitimately be okay with that because I don't believe it.
Well, that's okay. So that's where the haunted houses are fun to me because it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment.
I've seen some pretty cool shit at haunted houses.
Man, they put a lot of work in.
They really do, especially around here.
They really do,
played.
man. And there's nothing else to do.
Guys, I hope you have enjoyed episode
18?
18.
This is a mishmash of things because AJ is too cool to be here.
Well, we kind of had. I really enjoyed this
fuck
episode.
AJ. We don't
Actually,
need that boner.
I've actually really enjoyed this discussion.
And I'm
Me
okay
too.
saying that because he'll never hear it.
Yeah, you want to hear it?
He doesn't even listen to. our
We're
episodes.
having a lot of fun with the podcast.
I've been
Hell
really
yeah,
enjoying
man.
this, yeah.
and we're happy that we're
Yep.
able to do it, guys. So if
Absolutely.
you haven't already, hey, we got to do a if you haven't, you should on
Okay.
this episode right now. Fucking let's do it.
You should read everything about Beta Ray Bill because he's the
Oh
greatest
no,
character in
it's
the
got to
Marvel
be
universe.
topical, Adam.
If you
Oh,
haven't,
what the fuck is topical?
if you haven't, you should play the Friday the 13th NES game.
No, you shouldn't. That's hot garbage.
If you haven't, you should play the Nightmare on Elm Street.
No,
Nope.
that's garbage too.
If you want a real horror experience, play McKids because that's nothing but a bunch of children being chased by Ronald McDonald, and it's very molestery.
I like that.
Well, how about if you haven't, you should play fucking Simon's Quest.
Oh,
Oh,
but
absolutely.
everyone's played that, right?
Ah,
I've
that's
not
not
played
true.
it. I'm literally sitting right
Maybe
here.
you should hit up
in
Jaws.
the room with you.
Maybe
Jaws.
maybe you should hit up Jaws
Hey,
You can beat it in 8 minutes.
if you try. Yeah,
if you haven't, you
Maybe
really
12.
should play your NES.
yeah. That's
Oh, absolutely. Break that thing out, dust it off, and then go to the closet and get the NES. And
You should enjoy Halloween.
absolutely. You should try to enjoy.
Can we put
Halloween.
crickets in there, Dan?
dude, I love just watching shitty Halloween.
Oh,
movies.
wait. There's one
Yeah.
more thing. I know we're at the end, but do you remember being a kid and they had Halloween cartoons?
Oh, absolutely.
That was so cool.
Alvin
man.
and the Chipmunks.
The Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, my
I think
Oh, dude,
was
it's
the
one
best,
of the best things.
anthology things on television with The Simpsons.
The one that I remember the most, and it's become very popular and it's very hard to find, is whenever they did The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember
it's
that.
fucking
Shit, man.
awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know
Actually,
what's
a lot of it
great
was
is that fucking War of the Worlds radio
oh
transmission.
fucking A, that's
How
awesome.
bad it
amazing.
scared people.
And people
People
killed
killed
themselves.
themselves,
That is fucking intense.
That was
man.
that was Orson Welles
Orson
reading
Welles.
H.G. Wells, right?
Yes.
That's
Wow.
Yes, it was.
How intense is that?
Yeah.
That is a really.
People were severely freaked
Well,
out.
now-
I would
Some
have been
shit
one of
was
the ones
actually
that had a
happening.
heart attack.
If you go back and listen to that broadcast, though, it sounds very much like a news broadcast.
It never says it's fake.
And
That
it-
was the whole
no,
point.
That was
Yeah.
the whole point. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's,
Whereas nowadays they'd have to tell you this is only for entertainment purposes.
Well, that's why, because people died.
Oh
Fuck
yeah.
yeah, I mean-
It's eerie because people turned it on in the middle of it.
Also, in that day, if you died because you were an idiot, you didn't just sue people.
It's true.
That's a good
I
point.
think we should bring that back.
I think we
well
should.
played. But I remember I always liked the Halloween episodes. You said earlier
Yeah.
the Office episodes where they're
Right.
doing
Oh, I love
where
whenever-
Michael tries to be Santa and then he becomes Jesus.
I love the episode where Creed shows up and he's like, "Oh, is it Halloween? That's really convenient." Because he's fucking covered in blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
And then
remember
there's
that.
the episode where he shows up as
Joker.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
And the best thing is Kevin comes from the side like, "Creed, you knew I was doing this. I've been up for 4.5 hours."
Yeah. Wasn't Dwight the same though? He was the Joker.
I don't remember that.
I think he is. I'm not positive. But like right now on Netflix there's Captain Underpants Hack-A-Wing. I'm probably gonna watch it.
I like the Captain Underpants series.
I've never seen Captain Underpants, but I feel like it was based on a picture of me someone got.
It's actually not bad. A Penny
Picture of
reads
you
them.
now.
Yeah, definitely. Like in my underwear wearing a cape. That's totally me.
Wearing a towel for a kid.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's totally me.
Yeah, because that's their principal that they turn into Captain Underpants. That's
Oh,
why.
he has a secret identity?
Well, yeah, he's the school
I
principal.
cannot believe
I don't know
we are
anything about
talking
this.
Captain
The kids
Underpants.
they fuck him up, and then he ends up thinking like when they do something, he becomes Captain Underpants. He's
That is fucking
actually
awesome.
Their principal.
So today at the shop,
Because these two kids are always in trouble.
I mentioned to Trowbridge and Hayden the movie Kung Fury
I love that movie.
and how amazing it is.
That is one of the. Let me go on record. That is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Here was my
So
definition to them.
ridiculous.
I said it's like you put in a game, an NES game, and a movie plays. It's
Yeah.
like amazing.
Totally.
Triceratops.
Triceratops that shoots everyone in the balls.
I love that he jumps out of like a fucking skyscraper and he shoots
into his car. I love
doesn't get hurt.
the giant Thor. It's like flexing and he's like, check out my pecs.
When can we see a Kung Fury?
There's a sequel coming.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's attached.
Yeah, and so it's like Sylvester Stallone. There's a whole bunch of people.
I'm a cop. It's my job.
It's my job.
I love it.
I love when he sees his spirit animal and he's like, "You're under arrest for obstruction of justice."
Amazing, man.
Because he's dead.
It's amazing.
The spirit animal's trying to tell him he's dead, and he's like, "You're under arrest for
It's
obstruction
amazing.
of justice."
Hey, is there a DuckTales Halloween episode?
I mean, everything
I'm
with
sure there
Magic
was.
of Dispel was.
I was about to say, I would actually say,
well played. Wow, that was awesome, man.
Magic of Dispel was pretty legit back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Well, all things Halloween are fun. We're gonna wrap this one up, guys. If you haven't listened to us already or whatever, share and review this podcast.
Please.
We need it reviewed.
Tell us what anime character Alex should be in our poster.
Hell yeah.
We need it reviewed. We need it rated. All that stuff. You know, we're on Buzzsprout. We're on Stitcher. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and there's just tons of them. Google Play. We're on
a whole bunch
We're
of
on
stuff.
all major podcasting platforms.
If you can listen to some
Laughable.
shit, we're there.
Yeah, but you can follow Infinite Collectibles at Infinite Paducah. And
That's
we
right. I mean, we give you the links every other week.
Yeah, but you got to go Stan Lee
I
style.
think we're on YouTube as well.
You got to go Stan Lee style, Adam.
And
This
Tweeter.
could be someone's first episode with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm saying we if you follow our Infinite page,
Yeah, and we'll share the links.
we'll share the
to our-
links.
Whoa, I just threw a pin at Munch. Anyways, we're getting out of here for now. This is Alex, Infinite Collectibles. We'll see you down the road.
Collectibles, and we have.
Man. Thanks, guys.
Bye.